This past week I came out here and I'm fairly certain that my bees are chewing underneath the door. So while I was removing their robbing screen and the propolis that stained this paint, I took some propolis off and I put it around the spot where I thought that they were chewing underneath the door on the outside. And this morning I see this little lady cleaning it off. She's pulling it off. That's not pollen baskets on her. That's her getting the propolis stuck to her. Look at her. Little mischievous little girl. Maybe she's making it better because I put it on sloppy. Maybe I'm not giving her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she's just trying to improve my work. I can only hope. Because I really don't want them chewing through the door. For some reason, this is the only hive that's been doing this. Trying to chew underneath the door. Look at her, she's just busy at work. I see her tearing pieces off, but I can only hope that she's putting it back down in a better way, maybe. She's getting propolis stuck all over. Oh, bye! All right, good morning, good morning. Hopefully you can see me. It is about, let's see, it is 9:30 in the morning. I actually meant to be out here earlier than this, but it's been quite the morning so far. It is September 29th, and it's about 67 degrees outside, and kind of misty and foggy. Not the greatest, I know, as far as weather goes for bees, but we've had one sunny day in the last 5 days. It rained for about 4 days straight. I mean, on and off, but it was drizzly if it wasn't completely raining. And then Saturday was actually sunny. We had some sun. We're back to Sunday, and it's not supposed to rain today, but it is supposed to be foggy and misty. And I wanted to get out here early because I do think, although it's another story, but I did remove the robbing screens from both Carol's hive and Sharon's hive. I do think it is robbing season, and I wanted to get in here early while the bees are still kind of tucked in, and hopefully the other bees will stay tucked in and not drift over as I'm kind of doing the inspections. So that's the plan. Yeah, it's misty. The air feels kind of heavy. It's humid, but it's like a cooler humid because it's only like 67 degrees. But yeah, and then it's supposed to start raining possibly till Wednesday. I'm not quite sure. So this is going to be a day where I do full inspections. I'm probably going to chop these videos up into 3. I'm really not sure, but I'm going to have to check out. I haven't been down to the brood area in any of my hives for like the past probably 3 months. It's been a hot minute. This is going to be in full inspection for all the hives. And I'm going to do my best. I already have anxiety about it because we're approaching October here, and I'll be closing these hives up in November. So I literally only have about a month left. That's it, guys. That's the end of the bee season. During the wintertime, you do other things like rendering wax and cleaning, and maybe cleaning your supplies, and maybe re-waxing some frames, off-season work for your hives. But that's the end of the bee season. They're tucked in for the winter. And so it's crunch time now. It's crunch time. We really have to make sure that they're good to go and there's nothing concerning. I am going to do a full inspection on all of them. Carol's hive, I feel like it's fine. We're just going to, since I never actually went down to the end of the brood, we're going to absolutely make sure that there's no laying worker issues. Queen is set. She's good to go. Sharon's hive, another full inspection. Going to check the brood area, make sure there's nothing concerning there. Miss Lee's hive, we might do a... Miss Lee's hive has a slug crawling all the way at the top of her hive. But anyways, we might do a mite wash with Miss Lily's hive. I'm not quite sure. We did a mite wash with Sharon's hive not too long ago, and it was clean. So I'm not really worried about her before I do the last treatments in November and closing them up. By then they'll be clustering, and we're gonna lock them up tight. Not really, but you know what I mean. Anyways, let's get started before these bees actually wake up and get their day started. All right. As always, it smells so good. It smells amazing. All right, we got these two tools. I would love to mark my queen, but I'm not going to. As I said, we're going into winter, and I really just don't want to do anything at all that disrupts them getting there. Hi, ladies. Hello. Couple ladies hanging out. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. What are you guys doing over here? What are you guys doing over here? Then the hive must be nice and warm that they're just kind of over here hanging out in this space. Alright, here is the true test. Oh, are we taking two at a time? What are we doing here? Oh, what? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 frames. Oh, the bees are spilling out. I left my smoker over there. Now we're already in a pickle, aren't we? Just started. Just started, huh? I can't put the boards down without squishing so many. Wow, that was fast, guys. Record timing. Record timing for pissing the bees off. Alright, don't do that. I promise you, ladies, I'm literally just trying to take one board up at a time, but you guys have done an excellent job at propolising. Honestly, another reason I'm not worried about Carol's hive and her queen issues. I mean, if you saw that, did you see that? Oh, sorry. They have plenty of brood. They have lots of brood. Alright, so we started off strong, guys. Really strong. Super strong. Oh yeah, hey. I would not be here. I've already made them angry. I've already squished a bunch. I'm telling you right now, you got a couple flying around your head. Walk away slowly. Walk away real slow. I love you. I hope you have a good day. Ooh, that was close. The window is about to get one to the face. Alright. This one, weirdly enough, I didn't think they would be building at all comb, but it does seem like they are building some comb. These ladies, not only are they spicy, but as I said, I just can't separate these guys. Bye, love. I do think that it is rabbing season, which is one of the reasons why I'm trying to get in to these hives. Can we at least just take 2? Okay, good. I'll take 2. I just don't want to take 5 at a time. I know, ladies. Ladies, I hear you. This is not good, honestly, because we haven't even, we're not even close to the brood section here. I don't know how David does it, where he like takes like a set of like, he'll take like a set of like 5 frames and he'll just like slide them over. I'm unsure how to do that because they've propolised this hive so much. Let's see. Oh, this would take all my strength. I know, these ladies are not happy. Guys, they're still building out comb. It's not much, but they are. I know, ladies, you're not happy with me. Completely understand. I agree. How dare I? Completely understand. I get it. I get it. I get it. I might do one more. I like these frames really aren't that filled up. They have some, but they're really not that filled up. And I've got questions in regards to, are we supposed to, like, as a beekeeper, are we supposed to take frames that are partially drawn out? Is that what we're supposed to do? Because they don't need all that space to try and like protect, or like what's the, I'll have to find out what is the deal with that. This one looks like a brood frame, but I'm not really sure. Every time I slightly even lift one of these frames, the ladies just seem to want to pour out. I squished some and I feel bad about it, but when I was trying to put it down, listen, let me help you. I'll take the dead out. That was my bad. But steady. See what I mean by the brood pattern, but it's not. Now we don't have a lot of light, but I'm pretty sure there's just nectar in the bottom of that, just uncapped. They're not closing it. This is a lot of pollen in that space. And nectar. They're just keeping it uncapped. They want to use it. And they want it opened. Quick and efficient. Nectar. Nectar. Woo-wee! My smoker's good today. What did I do for my... Couldn't get my smoker to work last time. You know what I did? I kind of layered it this time. I did try and put the burlap back in, but this time I put a layer, I burned burnable stuff. So I didn't find the burlap was that easy to burn or start with. So I did like stuff I could actually burn, and then burlap, and then more stuff I could burn. I layered it, and I feel like this time it should last me, hopefully. Okay. Nectar and pollen, nectar and pollen. No, the girls also don't like when you're fast either, but it's like, what do you want? Do you want me to be fast and efficient, or what do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want? It's like the scene from The Notebook. What do you want? All right, let's see if we can get this one slat up at a time. Yes. No queen, looking good. Excuse me. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. This is partially drawn. This is resource. This is that queen frame we seem to always get to and then stop at and exit the hive. And I've got to go farther than that. I've got to go way farther than that this time. We did see the queen, or a queen, which funny enough, I did show. I thought it was a virgin. I showed my my friend who's a master beekeeper, David, who runs up our continuing education class. Look at this beautiful brood. Look at that beautiful brood. Dang, that's gorgeous. Sorry, I just realized what I was looking at. All varying stages. Oh, small hive beetle. I would kill it, but I'm not fast enough. Got it. That is beautiful brood, guys. Oh, this is about the time where I'm just like, yeah, I'm good, and I exit. I mean, I guess I could do that, right? That's a funny looking, that one right there. That is a funny looking. Now, this is the queen frame. This is the one that had all the queen cells on it. And I was really confused by it, but it looks like they tore it all down. They tore down all the queen cells. And it looks great. Beautiful, beautiful brood. We got one large cell here. Which, strangely enough, looks like a drone cell. One drone cell. That is odd. Now, I do see a little bit of uncapping right before the purple-eyed stage of the larva. But that could be just hygienic. That's just like hygienic behavior. I'm not really too worried about it. I did do an OA treatment on this hive while they were queenless, and there was a brood break. So not too worried about that, but that is where the brood starts. That's where the brood starts. So for reference, we have some undrawn-ish frames and some, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10 resource frames, give or take some undrawn frames, and now we've gotten to the brood. I really, my gut tells me to stop. It does this to me every time. Like, I seen what I needed to see, right? I seen what I needed to see. And then I asked myself, do I really need to go all the way down? Like, I haven't checked that in for so long. Months. It's probably been about 3 months since I've been down this way. I think to myself, I guess I should. Ooh, the ladies are mad though. I'm in my head, guys. I'm trying to convince myself. Do I? But do you need to, Kelly? Do you actually need to? Because look at how many ladies. Look at all these ladies, and they're getting upset. You know what I mean? What is the benefit of me going down to the end? I guess just to see if there's any like. This is fresh, freshly capped. There's my queen. Now she's looking fatter. She's looking real fat. Oh, she's so beautiful. Sorry, I can't. Like, she's just really gorgeous. Now, she does look a little bit more distended. Like, her abdomen looks more distended to me. But, like, oh, I don't think I finished that sentence, but yes, I'm just watching her. I don't want her to. I showed a picture of her to the master beekeeper we have, and he told me that she looked mated. I'm gonna have to learn what he sees. Something about the shape of the abdomen, whether it's like triangular in shape, possibly. I'm not really quite sure how he reads that. But there she is. She's beautiful. She does, I'm telling you right now, she looks longer. She looks longer. Less chubby, more longer. She's not as sprinty. She doesn't have as much of a frame to run around. Guys, I'm just tempted to just call it. I saw eggs. They look healthy as all get out. I do this every time. I do this every time. I'm like, do I need to? I saw all I needed to see. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? I don't see anything alarming. I don't see anything distressing. Look, these ladies are good. They've got, clearly, they have enough population. They're kind of exploding. Unless they've got queen cells down here, which I can't imagine them doing that, to be honest with you, because we're getting cooler in the day. Do I do it? Do I do it? Oh gosh. I need these ladies to go in though. Like, don't fly up, go down. There we go. I do really want to look at this side though. Look at that smoke, man. I got good smoke today. Oh, I really want to look at that side. All right, how do I do that? I know where my queen is now. She's looking gravy. So, what I'm gonna do, because I know she's down this way, I'm gonna do something I don't like to do, which is open this side and do some inspecting on this side. because I don't really have to worry about me smushing her. I know where she is. Being that I have not been down this way for a very long time, I imagine they've propolised the mess out of it. Not trying to take that many. Alright. See what we got here. I don't need this. Thought I was going to because I wasn't sure if I was going to. There's no sun today, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to see the eggs, but I actually could. Come on. Without taking all the lids. You know, it's so strange. Definitely more bees where the queen is down here. Now I've got questions. Sorry. Okay. Just want some room to work with. And there's a little bit of space between the wall. Not much. And she looks like she's built some comb on the edge there. So let's pull out our least favorite tool because I feel like I'm doing surgery. Try and roll. Oh, I did it, y'all! Am I improving? No, I got lucky, honestly. Alright. This is all resource. You know, it's funny as I'm learning this. Are there eggs? These are deep, deep cells. No. No. Just empty cells. There's no brood or anything on this. I'm going to put this over here. You can't lay that down smoothly. Just like it's an impossible thing. Alright, this is probably 3 months worth of propolis that hasn't been broken in some time. I'm excited because that queen came from Sharon's Hive genetics, and Sharon's Hive genetics, sweet girls, super sweet. Not loving the shape of these frames, how they've decided to build out the comb. This is also resource. I've got pollen, and nectar, uncapped nectar. This is a frame, like a newer frame that we had put in a long time ago, and it's barely drawn out. So like things like this, am I supposed to take these out? You know what I'm saying? Is this something I'm supposed to remove from the hive? Because it's just not built out, you know? I don't know. That's a great question. One of these I have to be careful with because, sorry. At some point when we were down here, we broke an elbow. Might be this one. Yeah, okay, so this is nectar and pollen. Nectar and pollen. This is another frame next to it that is mostly empty. Okay, ladies, calm it down. Okay, I get it. You're pissed off. I totally understand. How do I break that? Sorry, ladies. Alright, so this is undrawn. Okay, see, this is what happens when we did the split. And this is why I'm a little confused as to why they have their brood is right here. And I think it's because when we did the split, we took all these frames and we took them and gave them empty frames. Then it got cooler and they just didn't have the resources to start like building these frames out. They are building, but such a slow progress that these two right here look like they still have nothing on them. If I had to guess, I would say stuff doesn't start again until like right here. That's a little scary for me as far as like brood, because that means that they just don't. It makes me nervous because my queen has just gotten started. That means with like laying eggs, and sorry, she has a lot to catch up on. This is basically empty. This is what I mean. The next like 3 frames kind of look like they're gonna be like this. These are all frames that we took out and gave them fresh ones when we took um, the split. Sorry, this little lady's stuck me. I accidentally squeezed her. That's the first one though. That's the first one. And that was my bad because I accidentally closed my hand on her. But they're still no less angry. If I could tell you the amount of noise on this right now, it's intense. It is intense. All right, so we're checking out all of them. I'm looking around, and the other ladies in the other hives, they're still tucked in. Haven't moved. They're still good. This is another empty frame. I think I had a note to bring extra pillowcase. I need another calming cloth. Come on, babies. This one's another empty frame. So I don't know, we've got like 2 actual resource frames. Down this way, and the rest are kind of empty from when we did the split. Yeah. This one, not quite sure. Whoa, bro. They're fun. Do you see that? Look at them following my hive tool. They are very upset, to say the least. Can't say that I blame them. Alright. Holy crap, there's another queen! What? I have two queens. I have two queens. Where did she go? Oh my gosh. There she is. She's on the edge. What? I don't want to put her down because she's... Where the heck did she go? Oh, there she is. There's two queens. Unless she just literally traveled 4 frames. Huh? Okay, she's like on the bottom. She's like on the edge here. There's no way. Hi, 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 hi. What? Oh, she just went down into that one. What? Could I really have that fast of a queen? That she just traveled like 4 frames? Yo, yo, what? Um, do I have 2 queens? Okay. I don't know. There's a queen cup. It's not charged. I am confused. I am Kelly's confusement. Confuzzlement. Okay, so the last time I left her, she was on this hive. So she would have had to travel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames. I think I have 2 queens. Brain is exploding here. Brain. My poor brain. My poor brain. Yeah, she was on this one. Dude, we got the whole hive exposed now. Did my queen just run like 7 frames? She running marathons today, huh? She's getting her exercise in. I mean, I doubt that she would still be on this frame, but I mean, okay, I don't see the queen that was on here just a couple of minutes ago. Gosh, I'm sorry. These ladies are really pretty. I am Kelly's confusement. Did she like ride the walls down? I don't understand. I know, I have the whole hive exposed at this point. I don't like this, guys. Sorry. This is newbie behavior. This is new beekeeping behavior right here. This is giving new beekeeping vibes. I don't know, guys. Maybe she did run a wall all the way down. I don't know. That was super fast. I didn't know queens could actually run that fast. I thought they would kind of check out the frames, looking for spaces as they went. Holy crap on toast. She is so fast. She is so fast. Unless I'm just like completely missing her or the other queen that was down here. Wow. I'm gonna quit fooling around. I'm gonna quit fooling around. I'm not quite sure how to read this, if I'm being honest with you. I would have liked to take a track of like what resources and stuff I have, but to be honest with you, this is not going as planned. I'm not quite sure if I have 1 or 2 queens, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm a little confused. I don't want to damage my queen. Amazing. Amazing. I'm shocked, actually. Oh, there's a queen cup that they like removed from one of the cells and they're just rolling it around on the bottom. Look at that. They removed it and they're like, no, we're good. We don't need it. And then they just took it out. All right, this is a mess. I think this is resources. This is an empty frame. This is where like the brood area starts, where like she had pretty brood. Um, these I'm not quite sure, but I'm kind of scared to start going into. This one's empty, like I said. These could be resources. I'm really not sure. I'm a little nervous, guys. It's giving new beekeeping vibes. I don't like it. I am amazed. Either I have 2 queens or I have just one hella fast queen. She's super fast. She's a marathon runner. Could be either one. I'm not sure. I I suck at this. I did learn some, but wow, this was messy. Come on, ladies. Get your booties off the top. I need like 3 hands. Yeah. I really can't tell. I know this is one of the, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Being that this is my first year, it's gonna be an experience, to learn. I don't really know if I enjoyed doing the split in the fall. I know that's a thing, but like, it actually has really thrown me off. Um, because I don't quite know how to read my hives now because it just wasn't a ton of time because they had that queen issue and because they took a long time making a queen. Um, Now they're just getting started and I'm not feeling really they have so much I don't know. They have so many workers though. This colony is not wanting for bees. Obviously. It's just that it's really thrown me off on how to read it. Does that make sense? I think when you watch my other videos when I get into the other hives, you'll kind of understand what I mean when I'm saying this. Like, because we gave them so many frames that were empty at the beginning of the hive. They just didn't have enough time to really focus on building them out because they had that queen issue. But now I'm having a hard time reading it in this crucial time of year, fall, to be able to tell, like, do they have enough resources? Should I be feeding them? Like, are they going to be okay going into winter? Like, I don't know. It's hard to read because they're bouncing back. And it's a little bit too late to be bouncing back. You know what I'm saying? Should I take out those empty frames? I feel like I should, and I feel like this should have been the inspection that I did it. It's a bit too late now, isn't it? Isn't it too late? I don't know. Like, this is undrawn comb. They're never. I mean, it's hard to think about this when you know you have to close up this hive. I say this because I was at my mentor Ron's house like not that long ago, and he was taking out unused frames, like frames that just, like frames that they didn't have filled out or worked on. I feel like that's the right answer. Why do I do this to myself? All right, Kelly. All right, we're doing things. I'm gonna come back and do this side. We're gonna be quick. I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna be quick. I'm sorry, ladies. Please don't hate me. It was my bad. Just takes some time sometimes because it's me as a new beekeeper having to make decisions that I'm trying to make on the fly as a new beekeeper. I don't always have the answers, I'm doing my best. Well, that was a little sloppy, a little bit, but I feel good about the decision that I made. If I just wish that I had made it quicker and like in the moment, you know, instead of waited till I was almost closed up. Okay, that was messy. If I had the time, I would let these ladies chill before going into the next hives. I'm looking at them and they're still literally sleeping. There's barely any action going on over at their hive. So I feel rather confident in saying there was no hive robbing. It's just a bunch of really angry ladies. You can definitely see that they are not hurting in population. That is for sure. Wow! That's a bit of a ride, wasn't it? A little bit of a ride. Here is some extra footage of the front of the hive. There's a lot of ladies on the outside. They're not happy with me. It could be worse though. They'll go back in. They'll go back in soon. Sorry, ladies. Even though that was super messy, let's go into Sharon's hive.